let us remain vigilant. Now, last Wednesday, we had a very robust discussion in cabinet about whether or not we should allow unvaccinated persons entry into the country. I was actually the proponent, the major proponent for relaxing the measure and to allow unvaccinated persons to enter the country. Obviously, to put certain systems in place, they probably would have had to um, quarantine for several days, and in addition, they would have been subjected to all of the health protocols and all of the restrictions. So they too would not have been able to, for example, go to bars and restaurants and so on, since they're unvaccinated. In any case, there was a very robust pushback against the idea, and the consensus of the cabinet was that we should not consider that measure this time. And I would say that we unanimously agreed, even though, again, as I said, I was a major proponent for the idea. I
This
know there are
is
many who
Antigua
suggested
Newsroom.
that, and even the WHO would have said that, look, these restrictions do not necessarily reduce the risk. And I heard Lionel Michael recently advocating for us to drop that restriction too, and to put certain systems in place to manage the risk of unvaccinated travelers. And I will accept that, what he said has a significant amount of merit and is in keeping with the position of the WHO. But, we can't move ahead of our stakeholders. I mean, our hoteliers, for example, have said to us that as it stands now, they're very comfortable with that policy. It has provided a level of security for their guests, and they do not wish to open up to unvaccinated guests at this point. They even went as far as stating too that the load factors coming in are pretty good. The occupancy is relatively high. So they reckon that the impact on the business at this time, is relatively low. However, if it becomes a problem, a major problem in the upcoming months, then certainly we'll have to relook the policy. So that policy will come up at a later date for
This
review.
is
But
Antigua
the
Newsroom.
cabinet unanimously decided not to pursue that initiative at this time. And it shows too how robust the debates are within the cabinet. I mean, many counter arguments were made. Even the health minister, the Honorable Sir Marlon Joseph, he thought that we're already having issues in terms of managing testing and so on, and to increase the strain on the system at this time may not be advisable. So we did extremely well, I think, in ventilating that issue. Came to a consensus, and all of us are actually bound by the consensus that we will not allow unvaccinated persons to enter the country at this time.